Hi there, you're welcome to this week's edition of Spotlight. I am Jennifer, your host. In just a moment, I'll be taking you on an exciting journey, entertaining, educating, and inspiring you as we go along. Artist profiles, trending music videos, fashion tips, red carpet events, and lots more. This promises to be a roller coaster ride, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this timeout.
Just like a modern day picture, she got me counting figure. I'm doing all day like I'm walking on a structure. Shorty's like light camera action, walking that body with attraction. Superstar, I see her on the big screen. Paparazzi wink scenes, cover of the magazine. This girl is so amazing. When she smiles, leave my heart freezes, leave me speechless the way her body twitches. Yeah, I'm crazy about this lady. Wish if she could have my baby. But shorty is a movie star with fancy wardrobe, expensive cars, everything exclusive. Her touch like the scar, so cold like ice. She got me twisted like dice. No, just eyes. She keep up nice. She got me in ties. Before I realize I'm right by her side. And when
she walks, flashing lights, she talks, paparazzi. She's a movie star, my movie star. When she walks, flashing lights, she talks, paparazzi. She's a movie star, my movie star. Me, this your eyes. I swear you got me hypnotized. I don't wanna know if you're an actress, baby. All I wanna do is act a movie with you.
She's my Mona Lisa. When we first begun, I always tease her. She is my metronome, rhythm to my beat, composer girl. I like your style of fashion, but I hate the weird attitude with passion. You consign of new clothes and salaries. You got me walk out, this all like burning calories. She will ride around across countries to hang out with free-based bills and natural beauties, celebrities, movie star. I don't wanna stress you, get off my way to the press. You press, undress, you see. I wanna get to know you, so I can show you what a strong relationship we can grow to. Blank start, blank pages, no easy way to say this. You mean the world to me, we can roll like Zeus and Hades. Heads underwater, the breathing gets harder. No strings attached, yo. You love the soul wifer. Last sweet morning dew, I took one look at you. I seen the movie star, yeah, but my actual boo.
When she walks, flashing lights, she talks, paparazzi. She's a movie star, my movie star. When she walks, flashing lights, she talks, paparazzi. She's a movie star, my movie star. When she walks, flashing lights, she talks, paparazzi. She's a movie star, my movie star. When she walks, flashing lights, she talks, paparazzi. She's a movie star, my movie star.
D. Charlie on chain, Ice Avido, Studio 819. Yeah, and I'm out.
Okay, my name is pretty much Jeremiah Gyang, and as some of you may know, and I'm from Du Village. Actually, I'm from Jos, Nigeria, but
Okay.
yeah, I was joking. No, I'm serious. No, I was joking. Anyway, so moving on, yeah, I'm a musician and I'm an African musician pretty much. And yeah, I bring fusions of music from different continents and I put them on African rhythms. That's pretty much the kind of music I do. Yeah, pretty much. My style is simple. It's I like to call it newsbeat, but I'm sure there'll be a better name for it eventually. Somebody will figure out a better name. I'm not very good with setting up names for stuff. Yeah, but I like calling it newsbeat. Why? Because north, east, west, south is news, and then it's on a beat. You know, music coming from different hemispheres of the earth. Yeah, and my inspiration pretty much has been a lot of Daps, a lot of Fela, a lot of Brian McKnight, Bob Marley, and a whole bunch of people. You understand? Stuff I listen to a lot. You know, that has inspired my music. Yeah. Well, it all started in my father's house. My father was a musician. When I was a kid, I grew up I never knew he was a musician. And then one day, just one day, he traveled abroad and came back, and then he came back with a keyboard. And I just thought it was kind of like an impossibility. It wasn't possible. And he was actually really playing, and I never saw him learning. Apparently, he had known how to play for so many years, but he was raising a family, so he wasn't really bothered about that. Yeah, so during that process of growing up, I knelt down behind the keyboard and watched him. Yes, and that's pretty much how I came into music. The journey has been very, very tough. You know, it's always a mixed bag. You know, likes, no baby likes when they are bathing them. Most babies don't like that. You know, so once you are going through a process that makes you better, eventually you don't like how it feels, but when you get better and people are saying, wow, you look clean, we like your dress, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? You know, you like that. So yeah, it's a mixed bag. It's been a mixed bag. It's been a very long journey. And it's been an interesting one as well. Many milestones actually. First one was when we released the Abonsa with James Ajik. That was, I think, should have been the year either 2000 or 99, I'm not sure. Okay. The second one was when I attempted to give Equity my album called Ganinan, and he said, yo man, the songs are not hot. And then the third one was when I released Nabaka. The fourth one was when I lost my dad. The fifth one was when I lost my mom. The sixth one was when I got married. The seventh one was when I got a daughter. Growing up in Jos, you know, it makes you stronger. You understand? Growing up in Jos, it makes you stronger. You know, there's almost no one in Jos that will say he hasn't lost someone, especially because of the crises and everything, you know. But it kind of makes you stronger, you know, though those are natural deaths, you know. You know now, you know how it is. The sad thing is, my generation had it a bit different from this subsisting generation. Yeah, because back in the day, you could actually go to the mama put and they are giving you food, you are trying to eat, and then the woman's daughter is beautiful and you like her, you understand? We used to have things like that. But now in Jos, you know, when you go to the mama put, you're actually looking at everybody's face to make sure nobody's a suicide bomber, you know. So it's kind of different when I was growing up because everybody was innocent, you know. Everybody didn't know anything about bloodshed. We just knew how to live together and work together. You know, so that's what growing up in Jos was all about. And then in terms of losing my parents, you know, everybody loses someone. That's just the truth. When you lose somebody as close as your parents, it actually really makes you very strong. It's either it destroys you or it makes you really stronger, because it's not an easy thing to deal with. Yeah, at a point I was signed to Chocolate City. I was trying to Chocolate City, and then we had our problems eventually, but then we are back together again. You know, so which means I'm going to be mostly out of jobs these days because I'm gonna have so much more to be doing. Yeah. We need record labels. We need them. But the thing about a contract that everybody has to understand, a contract is an agreement between two parties. So the agreement has to reflect what both parties want, you know. And if it doesn't, you don't have to sign it. But record labels are very necessary. I'm actually really considering it. We're actually working hard towards setting up something like that, because the people out here really need a platform. And since I possess something that can create a platform, I might as well just leverage on that to give the people out here an opportunity, because there's a lot of talent here. There's so much talent here. Well, this king is here to take his throne back. You understand what I'm saying? You should expect that, you know. So all those lizards and snakes and
clouded the whole place.
that have occupied the area, because I went on what they call hiatus. Make them run before I come. Like, this king is back to take his throne over, and we are changing everything. I have the best team in the world. So, like, if whoever they are think they have men, let them come and see my men first, and then they'll think about it. Well, so many people. So many people. Well, my biggest and my most favorite are the ones I take for granted the most, and I'm going to start by mentioning their names. One is my brother Sammy Gyang. Two is my other brother Timothy Gyang. Do you understand? I mean, in the music industry, those guys are some of the best musicians I know in my life. I know that I cannot stand to them. I cannot stand to them. I cannot hold a candle to them, because what they do is just stuff that I just still do not know how to do. So those guys are amazing. And then I have a band consisting of Kingsley, that's K Beats Lawrence, Morgan, Azi, you know, Emmanuel Yagzun, well, a whole bunch of people, Ejije, Patrick, you know, Mbotor. I don't know what that means. Mbotor. Okay, cool, whatever. The name is cool though. Yeah, so yeah, and then the girls are amazing as well. Reed.
I was about to ask if there were no girls on the
Oh
band.
yeah, girls now. There's Reed Bagas. There's Lois. Oh gosh. She has one sweet Ngas surname. I keep forgetting all the time.
Okay. And this happen to be people you know close,
yeah,
but are there other people you may want us to know that?
Well, my friends in the industry right now, I have people like, I always want to call Daps's name. You understand? Because Daps is, you know, he's a great man. God has actually really put him in a great place, you know. I like calling Dave as his name.
Okay.
I love calling Emma his name, Ice Prince. You know, those people are great acquaintances in the industry as well.
Okay.
You know, they are my allies, all of them, you know. And then you have people like Flavor, people like Pupa Oritswiliki. That man is a great man.
Okay.
Dede Mabiaku. There are so many names. I cannot list everybody right now, but there's just so many people. Onyeka Onwenu. So many people.
We get
Solomon Lange, Mr. Seth, Steve Willis. Hey, Chai.
Okay. We get you can't mention all and
Chai. You get strong men.
yeah, they are.
You get strong. all the names I have mentioned, I would like to work with all of them. I'm actually working with some of them right now at this given time. First of all, it's very simple. It's the most profound message, but it's the most taken for granted, but it's the most important one. More than anything I ever hear is that God is just our Father. And God is our Father. It's just John 3:16 says, yeah, He loved us so much that He sent Christ, who is our brother, to bring us, to reconcile us with Him. That's all. So God just wants us to know that we are forgiven. We should just come back to Him. That's all. Family is beautiful so far. I'm learning. I come from a conservative place, so it's very, very difficult. I have a very liberal mind, but I was raised to be a conservative, so you can see there are many battles happening in my head. So I'm learning more and more how to work, how to be more amiable, and how to be more family. And I think once you give birth, any man gives birth to a daughter, something happens. I don't know about sons, but I hear because I don't have a son yet, but I hear many people talk about, daughter, this happens, it changes this about you, changes that. And then I realize that it's actually really true. Yeah. It changed me. It made me a softer person. It made me, I used to think I was soft and nice. And then after some years, and you look back and you think of how you used to be like, yo, I was hard, man. And then the softer I'm becoming, I'm discovering that still, even with the one that I thought I was very soft, but ever since she was giving birth to, even my speed for road don't change. I dey travel driver, they do 140, I go tell, guy, I beg, calm down. I'm like, yo, this is what this thing, it really changes you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, pretty much. Discover yourself and be yourself. That's the most important thing in life. Discover who you are and be that one person. Yeah.
Zed's dead, baby.
Words voyage into the mind, not rhymes. Rage of sage vision I be. Sunlight of oblivion I give. Wave of sunlight and the golden rain from seventh heaven is me. Blessed to see your fears and your troubled desire. I come from the light of perfection, the eyes of the desert and the silent temple. I create winter in Hades, whisper of hereafter, the lightning of immortality and the power unseen. I decipher with infinite vision, great creation I put in words, and they call me Prince of Words.
That was my man Decipher, my homeboy for lifer. He's got no poetical rifle in this game, he's not a trifle. And it's live up in here, And I go by the name X-Ray Rapper, the extraordinary, better known as Mr. X for short, aka Local International. And I'm simply here to tell the world, vision, the wait is over, the wait is over. Allow me to introduce the future of the disco hip-hop, hip-hop. The wait is over, the wait is over. I want to see wait till my brother see me go him wake up, wake up. The wait is over, the wait is over. Allow me to introduce the future of the disco hip-hop, hip-hop. Yeah, the wait is over, the wait is over. Me want to see wait till my brother see me go him wake up, wake up, wake up. From Niger's middle belt to down to the Niger Delta town, bony to cut my share of the oil money. Met the soldier, militant, gorilla, sergeant, major Roger, who said for where my friend make you they go Abuja. So I goes there, I meet there, security forget there. Forget the kind questions asked like saying I'm for media. I did there, many hours, interrogation by powers finally released. Letters come from NNPC towers. Them say them know us, but them no go try to compare us with any freedom fighter who is outrightly rebellious. Tell us if our share of the national cake is dollars, euros or naira. If you no go come call us, cause money boku boku. Let's share and chop local. Let's celebrate the proper champagne without the struggle. I only come to take what's mine without delay and extraction, like doing 90 minutes in activate. That's why I'm trying to contain what I've sudden obtained. Beyond the pain is what I see, that's why I'm out of the rain. The wait is over, the wait is over. Allow me to introduce the future of the disco hip-hop, hip-hop. The wait is over, the wait is over. I want to see wait till my brother see before he wake up, wake up. The wait is over, the wait is over. Allow me to introduce the future of the disco hip-hop, hip-hop. Yeah, the wait is over, the wait is over. Me want to see wait till my brother see before he wake up, wake up, wake up. And so I once left home and began to roam without my cell phone. I stomped the red zone, yeah, with no way in mind to go alone. Then came this mopo, cruising their Peugeot 504. Patrol team hit the siren for me to slow, so I turned and pulled over, yo. Simmer hell lover pose, trying to make some pay before he heads his way. He said, bring out particulars. I said, don't be ridiculous. Give him a 20, if it's more he wins. He ain't getting any interaction between government officials and transaction. Inflated figures and 8-digit fraction, then re-awarded for probable subtraction. Yes, it's called corruption. The option, those in the place of authority take, and so many make this a lifestyle. It's crystal clear, poverty is breathing around a hostile air. That's why I'm trying to contain what I'm sudden obtained. Beyond the pain is what I see, that's why I'm out of the rain. You see, I'm trying to contain what I'm sudden obtained. The wait is over, the wait is over. Allow me to introduce the future of the disco hip-hop, hip-hop. The wait is over, the wait is over. I want to see wait till my brother see before he wake up, wake up. The wait is over, the wait is over. Allow me to introduce the future of the disco hip-hop, hip-hop. Yeah, the wait is over, the wait is over. Me want to see wait till my brother see before he wake up, wake up, wake up. I'm the vision of the check like quarantine. She's behind the back of a deadly rap porcupine. We just let me fly on the wings of time. One time for your mind, I keep your purpose inclined. I bring the vision of the check like quarantine. She's behind the back of a deadly rap porcupine. We just let me fly on the wings of time. One time for your mind, I keep your purpose inclined. Hey yo, purpose inclined. 1, 2, 1, 2, purpose inclined. A special big about to all my peeps out there, especially D. Charlie and 819.
Zed's dead, baby.
Yo, peace. I represent Peace 94.5 FM in Johnson City. And my name is Sassolo.
A whole lot of people know our voices, they don't know our faces. It's an opportunity for you to know our faces today.
Yeah, more like voice meets face.
Yeah. Basically, radio is a cool job, but you don't go into radio because you want to make money.
Yeah, and also the radio, as he says, the cool job is also an abstract job.
Yeah.
You really don't know who is talking to you,
Who is talking to
till
you.
you stumble on him.
And sure, so we got right now 3 more minutes to leave, so we're gonna go up to sign up for the news tidbits.
Yeah.
Zed's dead, baby.
je London suka hana ni ma fada visa. Wai ubana ba shi da naira, talauci ba ni da sisi. I went to my neighbor, I'm into my shop na action. Kallon fim din kwadayi ne, wai na zo don sun dafa masa. Ai da gidan ubana ne dawa ya isa ya kulle kofa lallai ne. Randa na kalmasa aiki na ni zan koma gidan babana. Oh yeah. Akwai daɗi gidan babana, gidan baba. Akwai salama gidan babana, baba gidan baba. Akwai haske gidan babana. Sun kulle kofa, wai talauci ya cije ni. Ba mu da bidiyo, sai black and white television. Mun je kallon Rambo, wai mu kalla can daga window. Makarantar ma muna nema suka hana wai state of origin. Da nan gidan ubana ne mai gori sai ya bani hanya gaskiya. Koma na idar da aiki na ni zan koma gidan babana. Akwai daɗi gidan babana, gidan baba. Akwai salama gidan babana. Akwai haske gidan babana. Akwai hutu gidan babana, 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 eh. Yau na gane, wai ni ɗan gata ne. Sarkin aljanna, shi babana ne. Yau na gane, ni ɗan gata ne. Sarkin aljanna, shi babana ne.
Whoa, I had fun. We were together with Jeremiah as he told us about some of the things he's working on, opening his coffers to will-be proteges, you know, and we had Patel giving us makeup tips. Then I will remind you to keep an eye on D. Charlie, an upcoming artist, a great artist at that, and you should look out for him. Well, sorry if you're just joining us because you missed this and lots of other things. Well, you can still join me next week, and as I remain Jennifer, your host.